Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be showing y'all how to achieve these pink and white nails using the reverse method with tips. So it's a lot easier than having to sculpt them with nail forms, and it's great for starting off. And as you can see, they look amazing. So let's get started. I always start off by prepping. So I gently push back the cuticles and then I remove any dead skin around the cuticle area. Never remove live cells just because it can create bacteria and dirt can get in there and there can be an infection and all of that nasty stuff. So make sure you're very gentle with this. And if you are using a drill, just gently buff the surface of the nail without overdoing it. Then I applied my false nail tip and then I lightly removed the shine using my drill. And I will be making a video on all of the tools that I use as well. Then I go in there and I file the sides and make sure that I get the shape that I want. In this case, my friend wanted a slightly tapered nail. Not a coffin, not a ballerina, but close to in between. Then I apply my no lift primer, making sure I do not touch the skin. Now I'm going in with the medium size bead, and this is a cover powder, which means that it will mask any imperfection, especially if you have nail biters. You can extend their nail bed, kind of like what I'm doing here, to make it look like you have a longer nail bed, and it makes the nails look so beautiful, you guys. And I do apologize for the filming angle and the setup. I was not in my home, I was not in my element, and I was not used to using the Young Nails system. I haven't used it in a while, so I was off with the ratios. But you don't want your bead to be very wet, because you're gonna go back in there and mold it to create a nice almond shaped smile line right here. And as you can see, I extended it quite a bit compared to her natural nail bed, and I wanted to create the illusion of her having a much longer nail bed, which makes the nails look more appealing and more beautiful. Don't worry if you have a hard time shaping this, because we can go back in there and later on we're gonna file it down. So just pat it down. You don't want to make this very thin because we're going to be putting our white product right after. So you want to have enough thickness so you can file down. Then I'm going to take another pearl, just a regular pearl that's not very wet nor very dry, and I'm going to apply it right on the cuticle area, and then I'm going to use my brush as a barrier. You do not want to touch the skin with the acrylic because then it will cause lifting. So make sure that if you do, you clean that up and try to prevent touching your client or your own skin, because that can cause irritation as well. So then we're going to go ahead and let that harden. And then we're going to go back in there and file the smile line to create a nice sharp smile. So as you can see right here, I'm being very careful and basically using my fingers to kind of tell where her skin is, and that way I don't cut her. And then I'm just going to go in there and make my smile line nice and sharp. Then taking my white acrylic powder, I remove all of the liquid from the white. The white is very difficult to work with and it's very runny, so you have to remove all of the liquid from your brush, and then you want to go ahead and place it on the tip. Now you want to go ahead and use the belly of the brush to take it from side to side. Never drag it, because then it'll create an uneven surface and you don't want that. It's better to kind of drag it, and if you need more, add more, like I am right here on the smile line. Then you kind of push it in towards the smile line, and don't worry if you do get some of it on the pink, because if you follow the steps the way I showed you, the smile line will come through once we start filing. So as you can see, I'm just patting down, making sure I don't have any product on the sides or underneath that will mess with our C curve. You can also pinch if you want to, but I won't be doing it in this case. Then I go in there and I file the sides and make sure that I have the shape that I want. Again, you want to make sure that you will not cut your client or yourself. So if you need to, you can edge the file by gently rubbing it against another one to kind of remove the sharp edges. Then I go in there with my eFile and then I remove any excess. And as you can see, all that white that we went over the smile line with, it's coming off. It's basically showing the smile line because we worked on it so hard and we made sure we filed it really nice. And as you can see, this is the final product. You can add any top coat that you want and then some cuticle oil around the cuticle area for nourishment, and it looks absolutely beautiful. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please thumbs it up. There will be more detailed videos coming very soon for you all, so you can see some more examples, and I will see you guys really soon. Thanks for stopping by. Bye guys!